Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Eugenio Suarez, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Alex Wood gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have
Leading
good run and sinking
Milwaukee.
action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all four quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
In there, and it's 0-1.
First pitch, 640.
Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat-out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Gio Gonzalez is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hamilton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And it's fouled away. One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
In now, Joey Votto. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Braun on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
The third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Gonzalez steps into his windup, coming at him with the 0-1. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on date. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm. You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Jesus Aguilar. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Ryan Braun now, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2. And here's Tyler Saladino. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul off to the right. The 0-1 offering. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers striding in, Yoenis Cespedes. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fastball well outside. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Zero.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here now the 2-2. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. Perez from shallow right. Oh, what a play! Wow.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. As he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Stepping in, Gio Gonzalez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. In there, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around it.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Hernan Perez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that's in there. Base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Christian Yelich comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line, but speared on a hop. 1 there on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Brewers strand. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tucker Barnhart. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Wood. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A ball and a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1. Now batting, Travis Shaw. He reached on a single in his first try. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Shaw stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 9th round pick. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He'll get it into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Shaw leads off second with nobody out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
No balls and 1 strike. Down the first baseline, taken in by Votto, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 13,
Riding in once again, Tyler Saladino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. One and one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Again, another foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball. That time, and it puts an end to the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Stepping into the box, Billy Hamilton back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 7.
So striding in, Eugenio Suarez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
No balls and a strike to count. Gonzalez steps into his windup. Here he comes 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 4.
Now in the box, Hernan Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting
in is Christian Yelich. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Chopped to third. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Count even now at 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Almora is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 15.
So striding forward now, Nick Senzel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This one's down to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 33.
2 gone in the Cincinnati fifth. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Gonzalez looks in. First pitch on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with this.
The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Grandal stands at second with no outs. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Winker is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe. So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A man at third with 1 away. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
And this will the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, they were having their troubles with
hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's into second with a double.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The pitcher, number 47.
Striding into the box, Gio Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Strike taken up in the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Iglesias is there. And a low throw to first, but Bono's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. In now for the Reds, Jose Iglesias. And he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Perez takes it in. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Barnhart stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
When a guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Philip Irvin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Philip Irvin.
And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now. Sal Romano will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Hernan Perez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton is after it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
The center fielder, number 5.
At the plate, Albert Almora. His prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 3. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Lying toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Yelich is off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. He pops it up. Senzel calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brewers. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Billy Hamilton will start things off here for Cincinnati with Joey Votto to follow next.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Behind 0-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Grandal has it, and he makes the throw to first. Hamilton is retired, and there's one away.
First baseman, Joey.
Digging in, Joey Votto. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Hit hard to third. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
0-2, the count to Suarez.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The second for one. The relay on to first. The double play. Leading off the inning, Travis Shaw, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Jesus Aguilar will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and two strikes.
Two strikes.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are two away.
The left fielder, number 8.
So two gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Count remains at 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That break.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three. And so now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. And that misses inside 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Perez up the middle, and that's out number one.
Now batting, number 15.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Tries to dump this one out to left, That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The right fielder, number 33.
Ready now, Jesse Winker. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Senzel, base runner at first with one out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready now for Cincinnati, Jose Iglesias. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Gonzalez comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is. Stepping into the box, Tyler Saladino. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
But an atom ball right to him for the first down. Ben Gamble will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
The batter number 14, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and missed.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Winker moves over, and that retires the side. Josh Hader enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Scott Schebler will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The pitcher, number 53, Wandy.
Kurt Casale will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Kurt Casale.
Now a shot sent off to the right side for foul. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Jose Peraza will be summoned off the bench here. He'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard but foul. Casale, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. And though we discussed his incredible season at the plate earlier in the broadcast, opposing pitching has gotten the better of him today so far. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Aguilar has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Milwaukee used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Gio Gonzalez gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Josh Hader wraps it up for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.